Adam and Caitlin, you have come together here before a minister of the church and in the presence of the church community represented by your family and friends, so that in your intention to enter into marriage, that it may be strengthened by the Lord with a sacred seal, and your love be enriched by his blessing, so that you may have strength to be faithful to each other forever, and to assume all the duties of married life. And so in the presence of the church, I ask you to state your intentions. Adam and Caitlin, have you come here to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly? Nice and loud. Yes. Are you prepared, as you follow the path of marriage, to love and honor each other for as long as you both shall live? Yes. Are you prepared to accept children lovingly from God and to bring them up according to the law of Christ and his church? Yes. Since it is your intention to enter into marriage, join your right hands and declare your consent before God and the church. I, Adam, take you, Caitlin.
I, Adam, take you, Caitlin.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
I promise to be true to you.
I promise to be true to you.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love you and honor you.
To love you and honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
I, Caitlin, take you, Adam, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you. In good times and in bad. In sickness and in health. To love you and honor you. All the days of my life. May the Lord in his kindness strengthen your consent, the consent you have declared before God and the church, and graciously bring to fulfillment his blessing within you. But God has joined, let no one put asunder. Hold that for me. And water. May the Lord bless these rings, which you will give to each other as a sign of your love and fidelity. Lord God, we bless these rings that they be a sign of unity, communion, and love between this newly married couple. Take the one that doesn't fit you. Caitlin, take this ring
Caitlin, take this ring.
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Sign of love and fidelity.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit. Adam, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Put your hands together, the ones with the rings. Lord God, we bless these hands, which now carry the sign and the symbol, one sign, one symbol of Christian marriage. May these be hands of patience and compassion, healing and forgiveness, labor and love, courtesy and kindness, so that the love expressed and professed this day might be witnessed in care and support for one another. We make this blessing in prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. It is my privilege and honor to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Adam and Caitlin Nini.
I never did hours 20. I believe it. I'm sure you have to today. I'm sure you do. He said, "Did she really get it over your chest?" And all of us were like,
Sweet Caroline, oh, 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 the times never seem so good.
so good, so good, so good.
to believe there never was.
Taller than the tallest tree, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea, that's how deep it goes if it's real.
When somebody makes you
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, sharing their very first dance as a married couple. Can we please make some noise for the bride and groom, Caitlin and Adam Nini?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Barrett. My name is Sharon. Hi, everybody. My name is Erin, and I met Caitlin in high school, and we've been best friends ever since. We would like to thank, Sarah and I would like to thank, the Carter and Nini families for helping put together such a wonderful day. Thank you all for coming here. Some of you have traveled far and wide to be here today. When Caitlin and Adam started dating, they were living in Ohio, and I was living in Michigan, so I didn't get to meet Adam right away. The first time I met Adam was at a Carter family barbecue. Normally when I meet a friend's boyfriend, I prepare a series of silly questions to ask them to make sure they are worthy of dating my friend. Caitlin surprised me that day and didn't tell me that Adam would be there. I was so excited to finally meet Adam that I only came up with 2 silly questions to ask him. One, does he have any crazy ex-girlfriends? And does he have any arrest histories, criminal record that we need to know about? Thankfully, Caitlin didn't need me to ask Adam any questions that day because she already knew what we were all discovering, that Adam was her perfect match.
Seeing the two of them together, it was obvious how much Adam adores Caitlin. It's been so special to watch their relationship evolve and their love grow. I know their relationship is strong and will only become stronger now that they are husband and wife. Caitlin and Adam, I'm so grateful and lucky to have you both in my life. You're such an incredible couple. You're so loved by your family and friends. I'm leaving.
I'll fix that. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Caitlin's little sister, Sarah. And some of you know I can be fiercely protective of Caitlin. If anyone is going to mess with her, it's going to be me. Over the years, we have laughed together, cried together, and had some amazing memories. I have tried my hardest to do my duty as Caitlin's little sister, to prepare her for the real world, and sadly my efforts have failed. Caitlin is easily pranked and will fall for almost anything. Whether it's a simple classic like a rubber band on the St. Elmo, or a more elaborate prank like Joanna Cruz. And Caitlin, don't think just because you're married now that you're off the hook. If the St. Elmo can't stop me, neither can a husband. As far as I see it, Adam, I either have a new partner in crime or a new target. The choice is yours. I remember the day that Caitlin called me and told me that Adam proposed. I was in between runs at a dog show when my phone rang. When I picked it up, I heard Caitlin say, "He went to Jared." And I couldn't help but laugh. For those of you who don't know, Caitlin and I love to quote movies to each other every chance we get. So her next words did surprise me when she said, "I've always wanted to say that, now I can." I was very happy to hear that Adam had proposed. I know that Adam is an amazing person and will look out for her and do anything to make her smile. Caitlin, you are a loving and caring person, and it is my honor to be your little sister. I am so happy that you have found your Adam. I know that the two of you will have a long and happy life together, and I'm so blessed to be a part of it.
Not like the coolest place to have a wedding. I think it's. Is this on? Can you hear me?
Speak on.
Is it on?
No. We got through our speeches without you.
Okay. I think it probably has its own zip code though. It's kind of big in here, so. Why does people turn it on? Help! How about now? Okay, cool. So yeah, don't wander off too far. You might pass Shaggy and Scooby in the hallway. As the awesome MC for the evening said, I am Preston Chahusky. I have known Adam since our freshman year in college, which was more years ago than I'd like to admit or even realized. I was your typical college freshman, pizza, video games, into that kind of stuff. Adam was into steam trains and banjos, so I don't know how we became friends, but we did very quickly. And he's been a tremendous friend ever since, one who transcends seasons and stages of life. Adam's truly a wonderful human being. Except for that time you hid a banana in my bed while I was in class. That was weird. I still don't have an explanation for that. But we've done a lot of weird things over the years. We went to a Halloween party at college, and he went dressed as a train conductor, obviously. And we won the costume contest, which was cool, but we had guys hitting on us all night, which is not normal, ladies. So it was only days later that we found out we actually won a costume contest put on by the university's gay and lesbian groups. So that's kind of the punchline. I have nothing else to add to that. Let's see. We went hiking in the UP in 20-degree weather in the middle of winter, just because. And then there was the time that we spent a weekend at a mutual friend of ours, his family's cabin up north. To give you an idea of how tough we were back then, we spent the weekend playing Monopoly and drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade. Light hard lemonade. And then some animal slams into the side of the house in the middle of the night. It freaks us out so bad, we grab the pokers from the fireplace and call the cops. I remember one of us saying, it might have been you, don't go outside, that's how people get eaten in in the movies. So we were a very tough bunch. I will say this, Caitlin, you don't have to worry about him taking up a whole lot of room when he moves in. He lived with us for a few months, and I swear, he only brought his cot, his canteen, and a box of hardtack. He's about as low maintenance as a hamster. One of the things that took water dribblers on the door just to make sure he was okay. But now my endearingly weird best buddy is getting married, and I would be remiss if I didn't pass along some wisdom that I've learned from my married life. So marriage teaches you a lot about yourself. For instance, I've learned that paper towels are expensive, and I shouldn't use so many. Let's see. There is a wrong way to put milk back in the fridge. Write that down. So consider these a few tips and tricks to just help make that transition a little more smooth. Okay. I'm gonna have to read some of these here. So number one, dinner is a big deal. My wife once asked me what I wanted for dinner and then told me I was wrong. So it's very easy to get into the, what do you want to do? Well, what do you want to do? Until you fall asleep on the couch. So make sure, pro tip, you're the one to ask first. That way, technically, she's the one who has to decide what she wants to do. Number two, never ask a woman who's eating ice cream straight from the carton how she's doing. Number three, pull your weight. Life can get busy, but even if you're tired and you get home from a full day's work, you still gotta get some stuff done. I'm sure Caitlin will have some expectations about how she wants the house to be. God could have 10 commandments for the whole earth. She's going to have 152 for your house. You do not want to find yourself being that guy who's like, I was just about to start that chore, I see you're starting now. Because otherwise, marriage just becomes two people continually smashing the garbage down farther in the box until somebody hopefully cracks and takes the trash out. Okay. Have serious fun. That's number 4. So take the time to laugh, even if you're stressed. Find some quiet time to be together. In a world that's full of noise. Number 5, understand the difference between fixing things and just listening. Sometimes guys love to fix things, sometimes your spouse just wants you to shut up and listen. So, and listening is not a passive thing. It's going to take some practice. I hear clapping. Okay, I'm something here. So it takes practice. And make sure that you gauge the situation before you offer up your 2 cents, because sometimes she'll want your input, and other times, if she wants your opinion, she'll give you a written copy in advance. Number 6, know which hand towels you can use and which ones are for the better people who visit your wife's house. All right, so we're almost done. Number 7. Okay, I gotta get serious for a second. Love and respect. All right, men and women, while equal, are different. Shocker. God created us this way, and because we're different, we have different needs and wants. So men and women both crave love and respect. But according to research, I know because there's a whole couple conference on this, that men typically like respect a little bit more than love, and women typically like love a little bit more than respect. Or that's what they want. So that's what they say. So. Adam, there will be time. Oh, booze. Okay, generally, sometimes Caitlin may be not so respectful to you, and you're not going to want to be so loving to her, but that doesn't solve anything. Adam, Caitlin, sometimes he might not be all that loving, so you might not want to be all that respectful to him, but that doesn't really work out either. So what I'm getting at is, break the cycle by being selfless. Okay, it's something that the priest was talking about earlier today, and not so many words, but love each other, be respectful of each other, because you want to make sure that you're always putting your spouse first in everything. Number 8, Adam, when your wife says that she wants you to be more spontaneous, that does not mean waiting in the closet with a hockey mask on, just waiting for her to walk by. Okay, trust me on that one. Number 9, love God first. No matter how selfish you try to be, you will never be able to completely make your spouse happy. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Respect him, love her, because you care about and cherish each other more than life itself, but know that true happiness can only come from God. That should be a relief to you, but that also means that you need to keep God first. Read the Bible, go to church, pray together. Developing your relationship with God will help improve your relationship with each other. you will begin to see the face of God in each other before you start to lose your cool. And you realize that basically, I lost my spot. Not going. Thank you. Whatever you say or do to your spouse, you say and do to God also. So keep that in mind, that He is the center of your relationship. Number 10, never stop pursuing your spouse. Ever. Just because you're married doesn't mean that pursuit is over. It just continues in a different way. So, after being long-winded, everybody raise a glass. So, may your marriage flourish and thrive. May you forever remember that the vows that you spoke today were not a contract with conditions. May you be married so long that Caitlin finishes your sentences. She'll probably start them and supply the middle parts too, but that's because she will know you better than you know yourself. So to Adam, and the most wonderful thing to ever happen to him, Caitlin.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, share a very special dance with her father. Can you please make some noise for Caitlin? Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, can we please put our hands together? Thank you.
My name's Tommy Pettimore. Seemed like daddy before. You hardly ever saw granddaddy down here. They only come to town about twice a year. You buy 100 pound of yeast and a copper line. Everybody knew they were shine. Now I ran a little man on the granddad band. For my time that I've been told, never come back from Copperhead Road.
There cried the town. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. For 20 brave men, all fishermen, who would make for him the antelope's crew. Goddamn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers.